What do real aliens look like? Honestly, we don't know yet. But here's the fun part. Life on Earth is already unbelievably strange and diverse. From blue dragon, sea slugs, and eerie eyes, to iron-shelled snails living near volcanic vents. Nature has a wild imagination all on its own. So, let's use a mix of real science and imagination. Put on your future science suit and let's travel together to 3 possible alien worlds, each one stranger than the last. The Eye of Oculus. This is Oculus, a red dwarf star. It's much smaller and dimmer than our Sun. A bit larger than Earth, but orbiting incredibly close to its star is the icy planet Ipa. Because it's tidally locked, one side is trapped in endless night, while the other basks in eternal, dim daylight. On the side facing Oculus, the ice has melted into a shallow, dark ocean. The Eye of Ipa. It's about the size of Europe, and only about 200 meters deep, but it's constantly churned by massive storms where warm air and freezing winds collide. But beneath the chaos, something peaceful exists. Let's dive in. Instead of open water, you splash into a dense, floating underwater jungle, like Earth's kelp forests, but darker, stranger. Since Oculus gives off very little visible light, plants here evolved to be deep black, absorbing the weak infrared glow instead of reflecting green light like Earth plants. That's why the ocean itself looks pitch black. Over billions of years, this jungle has filled every possible space. Roots anchor into the muddy floor, and only death makes room for new life. Large, smooth, teardrop-shaped creatures glide through the darkness. They sort of look like fish, because some shapes just work, no matter the planet. They graze peacefully on the strange black leaves. Suddenly, a patch of plants moves. It wraps around a grazer and pulls it down into hidden jaws. A predator, perfectly camouflaged after millions of years of evolution. Neither creature can see. There's no light down here. Instead, they live in a world of vibrations, textures, and sound. And what a world it is. The water is alive with noise, clicking, humming, squeaking, snapping. Seed eaters dig through the mud. Poisonous spike bulbs sway gently. Starfish-shaped grabbers hunt small drifting creatures. It's beautiful and unsettling. This ecosystem could stay exactly like this for billions of years. But it's time to go. You've been noticed. Blind creepers are slowly making their way toward you. And you definitely don't want to become part of the food chain. The clouds of Nimbus. Suddenly you're bathed in blinding blue light from Carulius, a massive B-type star burning far hotter than our Sun. Most of its nearby planets are lifeless lava worlds. But far out there is Nimbus, a giant gas world, rich in water and wrapped in endless white clouds. Because Carulius is so powerful, Nimbus's atmosphere is warm enough for water clouds, the size of entire countries. And inside them, life evolved. Tiny organisms living in microscopic water droplets learn to breathe strange gases and feed on sulfur and nitrogen. As the planet warmed, life moved higher, into the clouds themselves. Up here float quadrillions of miniature creatures. The most common look like tiny four-legged spider-shaped beings, tinted yellow by the sulfur in their bodies. They ride static electricity, stretching out threads that pull them upward, through the charged cloud layers. And right now, it's mating season. Billions of them link together, forming enormous living parachutes that rise with the updrafts, releasing their eggs into the warm upper atmosphere before their tiny lives end. But not everything here is small. Drifting through the clouds are the magnificent sky whales, creatures larger than skyscrapers, made almost entirely from a thin gas-filled membrane. They float like living airships, heating the gases inside their bodies to stay aloft. Below their huge bodies, a small spherical mass of organs hangs, unfolding a massive net to filter cloud plankton, just like Earth's blue whales sweep up krill. Most of the energy is burned to stay afloat. The rest is turned into a glowing orange nectar, the most valuable substance in this sky, and others want it. Tiny but aggressive jet squids, like flying, vampiric hummingbirds, launch themselves toward the whales in short bursts, trying to pierce them and steal their precious nectar. But this beautiful world is doomed. B-type stars live fast and die young. Carulius is burning through its fuel at an incredible rate. Nimbus and all its life only have a few million years left. Is that tragic? Or simply a rare, beautiful moment in a vast universe? Something to think about. As your jetpack pulls you away, a fatal attraction. Monnier. Now you're orbiting a dark, massive brown dwarf named Orsted. Its magnetic field is unimaginably powerful. One of its tiny moons, Monnier, orbits every 3 hours in almost no gravity, with only a thin carbon dioxide atmosphere clinging to its surface. It's freezing cold here. As night falls, dry ice snow begins to fall from the sky, and above you shimmering curtains of blue, green, and red fill the sky, massive auroras created by Orsted's violent magnetic storms. This system is rich in heavy metals. Iron, lead, and strange minerals coat the landscape. Water would freeze instantly, so life here uses ammonia instead. And more than that, it uses magnetism. As the distant star Sturgeon rises, the frozen ground cracks open. Colorful liquids bubble up from below, cryovolcanoes, and from the surface, strange plant-like bundles begin to unfold and rise toward the light. These sky flowers are packed with magnetic minerals. Using Orsted's insane magnetic field and the moon's weak gravity, they rise, floating up to a kilometer into the sky to catch the last bits of sunlight. Suddenly they detach and drift away. Then you see them. Shiny, fast, gliding creatures like metallic snails on ice skates, racing across the landscape. From their bodies extend 2 long conductive stalks that join above them, forming a magnetic kite. The planet's magnetic field literally pulls them across the surface at incredible speeds. Inside their shells live purple microorganisms that turn sunlight into sugar. A perfect partnership. But they can never stop moving. If they do, their tiny partners freeze, and both die. And then the ground explodes. A huge spiked metal claw grabs one of the skaters and crushes it. The hunter emerges, a terrifying hybrid of beetle and sea lion, an ambusher. It hides underground, sensing electric disturbances, striking like a living landmine. Yeah, it's probably a good time to leave. Darkness is coming again. Back home Earth, warm, gentle, familiar. The only world made exactly for you. But when you look up at the stars, remember, somewhere out there, there could be floating forests in black oceans, singing clouds full of sky creatures, or metallic animals racing across alien moons. Scientific imagination doesn't just entertain us, it inspires us. And maybe, someday far in the future, our descendants will really visit worlds like these, and maybe even meet others who are staring back, just as curious. Yes, space is really interesting, isn't it? Aliens, or rather the entities that may exist in deep space, can be quite fascinating. By the way, have you ever paid attention to the darkest scientifically proven reality of the universe, wormholes? I recommend that you check out this video here. We'll meet again soon. For now, goodbye.